You ever wonder what it would be like to just give up everything, get rid of the house, get rid of all the crap, buy a boat, move aboard, and live the simple life? It's a great life. It's not so simple. Get rid of all of your worldly possessions and squeeze them into a couple of hundred square feet. I've got about 175 square feet that I live in. I've got a van. I bought an old conversion van that I store some stuff in, but it's mostly boat stuff and tools. So I'll give you another little tour, a little recent update, and show you kind of some of the winter things. The winter's the hardest part, so I've got some of the winter things that I'll give you some hints on. One thing I have added, and this helps with privacy. My slip here is a little different from most of them. So I've painted the outside of these black and the inside silver to reflect, and the outside black to absorb the heat. I've added insulation anywhere I possibly could. This actually goes out, if I lift it up, goes out into the cockpit, which was kind of a strange thing for Islander to do. But there was all kinds of cold air coming in there. I've added these little, it was just styrofoam insulation, and I have duct taped around them because you get a huge amount of cold air coming in through here around the companionway in the wintertime, and I don't open it much in the wintertime. If I do, it's easy enough to pull out. I added another little piece of tape here to pull them out. The cockpit, fortunately, it was a big deal when I bought the boat. It came with a full enclosure, which kind of mediates some of the heat coming in and out, so it is kind of a buffer space. And in the winter time, or during the daytime in the winter, it does turn into quite a bit of a green room in there. A greenhouse, green room. The newest additions, the Dixon propane heater. Love it. It puts out, even on low, it puts out a tremendous amount of heat, and it doesn't burn oxygen from the inside of the boat. It's a double flume chimney. Cold air comes in, the fresh air from the outside comes in the outside, and then the exhaust actually goes out the center, so it stays. I just started it up. So once it gets warm, it's too hot to touch here, but you get close to the top. I mean, it's almost outside air temperature up towards the top. Blankets, absolutely. Gotta have some blankets, but I've got a heat pump in here. 16,000 BTU heat pump. It's a new one. Added, refreshed. It had one in here, but it wasn't very efficient. So we've upgraded that, and it makes a huge difference. I can keep it as warm as I want in here. I've also got covers, the same kind of covers. It's hard to see here to get this off. Over my portals, I put one on the outside. It blocks more light, and I like it dark when I sleep. But I custom made these. You can see better on this one. I just put it around the dog legs, and not only gives you privacy, but it blocks the light. And this one is directly across my berth, so that comes straight in. And also, painted over those also. This black paint does a great job. This side, this is dock going by. Most slips out here have their own finger slips, their own finger docks. But the two houseboats on the end here, there used to be a third one, but it sank last year, so we got a little bit more room. The other two, they're just occasional weekenders. So not a lot of traffic by here, but still, whatever privacy I can get, it's just that much better. Once the outside air temp drops below freezing, these are the new windows, metal frame. The other ones are junky plastic. This, the aluminum frames on the hatches is, if you have a hatch that leaks, I bought these, thought I was getting a good deal. End up they leak, so I've replaced the other three large ones, but these are kind of wacky size, so I put some cling wrap, saran wrap over the top of them to keep them from leaking until I can get more new hatches. But this metal will sweat no matter what you do. Once it gets below freezing outside, I've got a dehumidifier in here. I keep it on 35–40% humidity, and it still sweats like crazy in here. Not much you can do about it. Got the coffee brewing. Getting ready for second cup. Just chilling out on Saturday afternoon. So the liveaboard life is a great life. do enjoy it. Everybody's like, how do you live in such a small space? But it's just very, very comfortable. Everything I need here. The galley is plenty big. I can have people over. I've had 6, 7 people on the boat before, cooked and partied and had good times. The berth is a queen size berth. The head, full shower, everything you need in a bathroom. And my spot where I hang out is the L-shaped settee here. Just kick back, got the computer on over here. It's just a comfortable place to live. And pile of junk back there, and even a spot for my bike. I do have to move that when I get a lot of company over here, but it stays there, so it stays indoors, it stays clean. Got to protect the bike. A little short video of the Liveaboard life. If you have any questions, put it in the comments, and I'll try to answer them and maybe add a little more to this one. See you later.